Facebook. I'm not Twittering yet, but I just was talking to a friend this morning who's going to show me the way.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you. Connection to Sharice, and I don't know Andy.
We're going to make sure that the both of you are making the same amount of money. You mean we're not? Looking over at that guy knowing I'm doing the same damn thing and not getting the same damn thing. But in 2 weeks, the boss said, okay, we are going to give you a raise, and we're going to give Matt a raise. And the both of you will be making the same thing. The other thing I definitely had to learn was that it is okay to be different, to embrace it. It takes both of us. And diversity, embracing it, and saying, I don't want to be people who think like me, who have my same work ethic. Well, you know what? That doesn't necessarily make for a successful team. And finally, I'm going to wrap up here. Mentoring. Mentoring is important. It's important for us, for the Gossip Girl crowd to embrace the Sex and the City crowd. It's important for the pantsuits girls to embrace the skirt suits girls. It's important for us to appreciate the diversity in each other, because I hate that whole, that's not true. It's not true. It is only not true if the women here make it true. Thank you so much for knowledge. 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I am a breast cancer thriver. Outside of magazine for Nature. Good to see your professionals displays.
And I realized I need to work with more women who understand that your life and your job don't always stay nice and separate. 365 Nights, a Memoir of Intimacy. The book is set against the backdrop of a very special gift she gave to husband for his 40th birthday intimacy every single day for a year. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Charla and Lowe.
As great as my marriage is, not the attention that it needs. I was going, gosh, I wonder if today's the day. So I think that the key lesson during that year was the incredible power of attention. That I was focused on getting a lot of things done, and that as a result, some of the more important things were kind of falling by the wayside. At the end of the year, I realized that I had learned an extraordinary amount about myself, about priorities, about my husband, and all of these life lessons happened outside the home. It's all about being a working mom and juggling and working not just 40-hour work weeks, but 80-hour work weeks, and making sure your kids, are getting off to school and that your house is picked up. Let's talk about all the balls you have to juggle as a working mom and how easy it is for that guy that you promised, to love forever is kind of back in the shadows. Let's talk about family. When you're close to your parents, you grew up down here, you still have family down here. Let's talk about family and what we knowingly and unknowingly inherit from our parents. About the ideas about marriage, what it's supposed to look like, what it's supposed to be. What do we kind of wake up every morning thinking marriage is supposed to look like? And is that reconciled with your reality? It doesn't really have to be about the sex part. It's really more about your life, which is like a lot of other women who are trying to do it all and trying to be it all and also trying to have a happy relationship with your husband. As long as it's not about the sex. The person that was least likely to write a book about sex didn't write a book about sex. She wrote a book, hopefully about marriage, and the challenges that we all have in kind of intention and priority and living big lives, but still having to clean out the litter box and get the clothes folded and make sure that there's food in the refrigerator. And I think that I loved the messages that were spoken today about the diversity and all the women out here and all the different things that we're able to do. Because what it reminds me of is the fact that this year kind of woke me up, and it made me realize that no one can create a happy marriage for me but me.
To share her secrets, please welcome from Lowe's, Birdsong.
Want to know how people live, what's important to them, and also design trends about home, and everything that we can pull together so that we have a better understanding of guiding what happens in Lowe's for the products for home. Greenhouse, there's lots and lots of news and lots of information and more products now in the market around green. People are very interested in being greener.
Really enjoyed today because of all of the diverse women and, talking about all the great things that we all need to know about each other. This is a great conference.
Oh, I loved it. It was a spectacular experience for all of us.
Changes that they had to go through in their life really related to me.
That we all are a sisterhood, and we actually can do better and get ahead much easier if we support each other.